Guys, look, I cannot tell you how many times I've heard something to the effect of, I couldn't sleep at night if I had that much debt. Or how do you sleep at night when you have that much responsibility? You owe someone that much money. Guess what? I owe people right at about $1 million right now. Okay, I just turned 23 years old. I owe people about $1 million. I sleep fine. I sleep like a baby. Okay, I go to bed. My head hits the pillow. 5 minutes later, I'm out. I don't wake up till the next morning, refreshed, ready to go again. Debt doesn't keep me up at night. It will never keep me up at night. Okay? Two reasons why. There's good debt and there's bad debt, right? I'm using good debt. That's number one. But number two, if you can't sleep at night because I don't want to borrow that much money or I have this much debt, well, guess what? The reason you can't sleep is because you don't produce enough. That's the real reason. You don't produce enough during the day while you're up, while you're going about your business. So debt's not going to keep you awake. The only reason that debt is going to keep you awake at night is if you are not confident in your ability to produce. Or, worst comes to worst, if you can't produce and you're on the hook for the debt, you don't have confidence in your ability to renegotiate that debt. I tell you, if you can do one of those two things, or better yet, both, you should be able to do both. If you can't do that, you're going to have trouble sleeping at night. Me, personally, $1 million in debt, not a problem. No problem whatsoever. How much more can I get? That is what I'm thinking of. I'm not thinking about how can I get less debt. I'm thinking of how can I go out there and get $3 million in debt, $4 million in debt. Shoot, how can I get $100 million worth of debt? Because I can tell you this, if I can get to a place where I have $100 to $500 million in debt, banks are going to be very, very careful when they just are looking at, hey, whose loans are we going to call? When you owe banks enough money, they know you get to a certain tipping point where they know they're like, look, we got to make sure this guy wins because he is too big to fail. I've seen that and it works. So that's what we're trying to get at. $1 million in debt right now, not a problem. Sleep like a baby.